back and shoot another video. Somebody was asking me a question about my outviews on marketing and things like that. So my background is in marketing, entertainment, PR, all that good stuff. One of my biggest philosophies, and you'll hear this somebody say this a lot too as well, is Vince McMahon. One thing that he says that always stuck with me is that perception is everything. Perception is everything. What people perceive it as is what it's going to be. It can care less of what it isn't. It could be far from it. But whatever people perceive it as, what they take it as, that's exactly what it's going to be. And so the best example I can give you to that is that when you're marketing, you want to create an experience. You want to create something memorable. Okay? You know, people look at giving out materialistic things. People look at decorations. No, it's the memory that they're going to help catapult you. It's going to help market you. You know, the decorations and all that is going to help. Don't get me wrong, it's going to help with the presentation. But the overall experience is what's going to help market and catapult you to the next level. It's the prime example I'm going to give you. A young couple have a wedding. Okay? So the bride, she wants all these elaborate flowers. She wants all this elaborate decoration, which she's going to get. Okay? The husband says, let me work on the reception. Okay, so the husband, he kind of was known for throwing parties and things like that. So he's going to have, you know, all the bells and whistles for the reception. He's going to have a DJ. He's going to have a band. As a matter of fact, his wedding's in New Orleans. They're going to have a brass band. They have a second line. They're going to have the Indians come out. They're going to have a parade. The wedding party is going to come out dancing into the reception, just really kick it off right. You know, they're going to have hors d'oeuvres being passed. They're going to have a happy hour. They're going to have an open bar. All this is going on at the reception. And so, but the wife, you know, she wants to have, you know, the most elaborate decorations. It's $1,000 worth of flowers. Perfect. What do you think the people are going to remember more from that wedding? Are they going to remember the ceremony, the flowers, or are they going to remember the experience they had at the reception? They're most likely going to remember the experience they had at the reception, because that's ideally what makes the wedding. People are not going to remember the flowers. To be honest with you, maybe your family, like maybe your parents and your homegirls and things like that. But as far as the actual experience is what people are going to take away from it more than anything. And so that's why I always say, whenever you're pushing a product, whenever you're having an event and you're promoting that product, you want to create an experience around your product. Your phone, usually your cell phone, is an experience. Being able to have FaceTime, being able to call your relatives and ask them how they're doing, and actually be able to physically see them, see how they're doing, so they're not just lying to you, telling you they're doing okay over the phone. It's a lot of experiences that you have to create whenever you're marketing a product or you're marketing a person. You have to put an experience behind it, a memorable moment. And I think a lot of times in marketing we miss that. We think that we can slap some colors on there, we could make it look all, don't get me wrong, you want it to look nice, presentable, but a lot of times people put more money into the presentation and into the actual decoration than they actually do the experience within itself. And I say that to say that, you know, you want to make memories, you want to make experience. When I was in college and we threw parties, we didn't throw parties, we threw experiences. It was like nothing. You know, we always had some type of twist, some plot twist, whatever it is that you wouldn't see that was out of the norm, so that would get somebody to remember you by. I remember when I was in high school, you know, I'm grown now, so I can say this, I used to throw really big kegel parties. By the way, the wedding I'm talking about is my own, so I'm talking about my own experience, but needless to say, I feel like to go back, you know, I used to throw parties back in college and in high school. And I started off throwing them for free. We used to throw these kegel parties, these huge keg parties, but they were free. I had about 5 kegs, and we would just throw these parties. And it was interesting because I'm watching this car, you know, I be driving and recording, but it was interesting because we did all these parties for free, and hundreds of people would come out. We're like, damn, RJ, you do all these parties, people are coming out for free, and you know, they're getting free alcohol, and I mean, people by the hundreds, and eventually, you know, we got up to the thousands were coming out just because, you know, there was a party, it was a stress-free environment. We threw it out by the lake. But what happened was we created an experience. We created something that, you know what, the next year we're going to charge for it. After the next 2 or 3 parties, we're going to charge for it because that experience was created. They know what they're going to get. We attach value to it. That's why you see a lot of people throwing out music for free. That's why you see so many people giving out, you know, free advice. When you got your motivational speakers throwing out free videos on YouTube, it's because they're creating that experience. They're creating the value. Once people find value in an experience with a product, a situation, a person, then it's going to draw them to it, which then they will pay money for it. They will pay top money for it. That's why whenever if you're a party promoter, you need to throw free parties with your name attached to it and jazz it up nice. You know, you want it to be just over the top. And what happens is people are going to say, well, I went there before. That's definitely worth my money because they know what they're going to get. So that's just a little FYI. You know, I always tell people that, you know, you want to put this whole, all your all in the presentation and decorations when you're having events and launchings and stuff like that. You need to make sure that you are creating that experience. So I want you to have a good day. Stay blessed. I might shoot another video.